I think that race-based admissions really ought to be about the fact that there are reparations due to people because of slavery and Jim Crow. And so instead of having really any other conversation that's about some other thing, we should just talk about the thing we're talking about.
Let me take that to the other side then. Response to that, David.
Hey, I'm a squish on this issue. You know, if somebody is discriminated, doesn't get admissions even though they have higher test scores, higher grades, higher everything else, and they're denied, that's unfair to that person. If we have a class that's wildly unrepresentative of the country at large, then that's unfair to that school. So these are two competing goods. And how you break it down, my own solution is more a class-based system. I think that would sweep in a lot of the people who are underprivileged of all races.
Okay, but I want to keep it at the competing goods level as opposed to your solution level. And I'm not dismissing that, and I'm also not dismissing the realities that you're talking about. I'm trying to keep this at the level at which we wanted to hear about these competing goods. Right. Why you feel they're in competition. And in Melissa's case, and I think Howard's case, why a race-based system is appropriate, called for, and in fact represents the moral high ground. I think you've both.
I didn't argue for a race-based system. You cut me off.
Okay, go ahead.
I said you get people in the tent, and if you have to use affirmative action or whatever reason, you do it, and then you make sure that the people who are on the admissions committee look like the student body that you want. That's the real key, because we all tend to hire people like ourselves. Everybody does it without exception on race, religion, or anything else. And if you know that in advance, then you can make adjustments in your institution. When I had to run the DNC, which is the most diverse party on the face of the earth, I made damn sure the people who were doing all the hiring looked like the party, so that everybody would get a shot. And the implicit bias that every single one of us has towards hiring somebody that we haven't and mistaking that for competence can be adjusted for. But you can only do that if your institution looks like the institution that you want to build in the future.